What's up, booty cheeks? It's clapping time. Today on Street Fighter 6. Damn, it's hot in here. Wish I knew how to turn my air conditioner up. And yes, for those of you wondering, I don't know how to turn my air conditioner up, okay? Okay, I didn't put it in. Like, my mom did. And the remote I had to it don't work no more. And I don't really understand the complicated buttons. But, yeah, that and, what else? Lollipop Chainsaw. I don't think I've talked about that on stream in a while, or before, maybe. Its release date got moved up to the 12th. It was like the 20-something at first in September. Now it's at September 12th. That's pretty good. Hello. Could be a bad sign. Yeah, could be a good sign.
Okay then.
I'd normally say salmon, but I'm gonna go with the first one because that's what everybody obviously did. I swear to God, I swear to fucking God, if they didn't and they picked something else, I'm gonna fucking flip out. I fucking hate it. I'm gonna see in just a sec.
Eternity is here for you. Are you pumped up too?
There is no God. There isn't. But before I go into the Lollipop Chainsaw thing, this is interesting. They have a Pop Team Epic collab going on. I remember when that came out, like, I was very confused on what exactly it was. I thought it was funny sometimes, but you know, there's a Mai-n birthday tournament coming up too. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I may or may not. Who knows? But like I said, Lollipop Chainsaw is this older game.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all
At the time, it came out for like PS3 and Xbox 360, and it's very fan servicey, and by that I mean sexual. So of course I'm getting it because like I wanted it when I was a kid, but it was like not only was it rated more for like adults, but I didn't have a PS3 at the time. I had to like pay for Xbox Live, and I don't think they had it digitally for 360 at the time, or for PS3. I think that's why I didn't get it, because they didn't have it digitally. You had to have a physical copy. But now they're doing, when they release the new one. Oh, it's been a while, and by a while I mean like a couple hours.
conclusive kill with that super. What a move.
Why do you always say hola anyway? So like you say you're not Latina. So why do you?
Yeah.
Player 2 brings it home.
But you're not Latina. So why do you say hola?
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players get primed and ready. Backs them into the corner.
You're appropriating Mexican culture.
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent?
I'm saying that's why.
Both of them have entered burnout states, which will drive
Okay, well don't be, saying it around Latin Americans.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Brushes off the impact. Let's get the gets. Player 2 picks up the first round.
And, what was I saying?
Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how
Because you're not Latin American, stupid. Okay? But like I was saying, Lollipop Chainsaw is coming out, or a remaster rather, is coming out in like September on the 12th. I'm gonna get it. But that's like 3 games, like Sparking Zero, then
This is a very precarious situation.
just shut up. Just shut up. Anyway, that's like Sparking Zero, Lollipop Chainsaw, and then Impact. You still don't know when then Impact is coming out. Oh yeah, Bleach Rebirth of Souls. That's 4. I'm afford all that. Yeah.
Sticks out a kick. The overhead spin. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punishment. Putting the cherry on top. Explosive move like this is why you play Sankey. Buckle in. We're going for a ride. Get your plates ready. That's an illegal rattle. Are we going to see a comeback here? This is so tense.
I doubt it.
Blocks the Lopez. Impact counter.
Yep. Damn, I know it was a perfect.
Got ahead into both of our fighters. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the top?
Like I said, I made Ed's theme everybody's theme because I love Ed's.
Goes for the command grab.
And
Easy to get tagged at this range.
Mortal Kombat. I think I said this. I uninstalled Mortal Kombat 1. I'll reinstall it when Johnny's season finally happens. Right now they're on Shang Tsung and that's like 7 or 8. But Johnny's happens, I'm for damn sure gonna unlock everything.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Break those shins. Headbutt. Manages to block the jumping attack. Double lariat and that experiencing burnout. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Both fighters are out of time.
Since you're, watching the stream, MJ, do you think you'd like getting this game or the demo?
What's gonna happen? Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all in those critical efforts. Do the cash money damage they need. Oh, that was the highest I've ever seen.
Damn.
Got ahead to both of them.
I got the demo and played it.
Okay, but did you like it?
No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Looking
Not getting the game full.
The move whips and they get
Right.
takes the chance to hurt him. The jump in is denied.
I don't know why you didn't just get it. It's like, it wouldn't hurt. You spend money on weed like every day. Just don't buy weed instead of just buy a game. It's not that hard.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws them to negate the block. Headbutt. Risky up-close slap hits them with a stop and drop. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 looking to plan him with a wild
What out my business, what I buy ain't none no business.
When you're locked in,
It is when I bought other games just to play with you. Like, you know, you could just get one game.
counter hit throw there. Well-timed command throw there. The fight continues in the middle of it. Oh! Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. I can't keep track of these corner switches. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Nails the anti-air.
We save it every time SMH.
Fantastic reactions there.
Yeah, because it's true.
Attack and get the punish count. They need to rely on their instincts here. Goes for the jackhammer. Well aware of the life of meters. Really good decision making.
See what I mean about the animation changes?
But can they keep it up?
Yes, it is. Anyway, the animation like kind of changed. Like she was laying down differently when the animation finished compared to like they switch into a different kind of position. Like the I just don't like that. It's so weird to me.
Did I not download MK11 for you?
Empty driveway. This is a very precarious situation. Both fighters planning something.
You didn't. You already had it. Like you already had it. You didn't like buy it.
The overhead cannot. No, this is great. You need guts to pull that off.
Yeah, but I download.
I had to buy and download. So
No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Got their eye on the air. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Opts for the throw. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge plays out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
come on, Gammy. I believe in you.
Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. That side out is all it took. Player 2 takes up the always important first round.
Someone didn't already have it when they tried to play.
Showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Medium kick.
The point is that you didn't have to buy or get a game yet. I had to buy and get a game. Like,
Quick breather. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a wall. They can't do anything now. Oh, is denied. What a lead. Turns out. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
I wouldn't have wasted the whole super dog.
That's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and take the round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Throws them. Smart play with the throw. This is gonna hurt. Taking chunks out of each other here. Player 1 needs to wait this out. Oh, here we go. Player 2. Is it a burnout? They may have a plan.
Damn, man.
They gotta get
You were
away.
close.
That's gonna leave him rattled. Oh, they got him. That was catch and catch, man. You're gonna get it.
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Anybody else get an email asking you to write a review for Mortal Kombat 1? I thought, like, I got it. I didn't open it, but I saw it. I was like, are you gonna pay me? Are you gonna pay me for making a review? What do I get out of it? Like, I was like, I liked the story to an extent. Nothing what? But I did. I mean, I enjoy how Johnny plays now. I mean, I still prefer his other like versions because I liked it, the Force Ball. But I still I like the take they did with him with the hype meter. I think it's an interesting concept. It's kind of like how Joseph's whatever it was called, his meter in All-Star Battle was like, in a way.
Nothing for giving a review.
How do you know? You didn't send me the email, stupid. I know you didn't get one because you're not in the cool club like I am. You're in the geek club. You're a nerd.
Breaks the block with forward roll, laying the pressure on Finn. Oh my God, what a protest! Sticks out a kick. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Player one can't let this simmer. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect
So you think you're gonna get money for giving a review? Interesting.
Nigga. You know that's what Game Rant like does in IGN. Like, say you're a gamer without saying you're not a gamer. Say you're not a gamer without saying you're not a gamer. Like you. Yes, stupid. You don't know nothing about games. That just shows like you're an e-girl gamer. You know nothing. You don't even have a job. You don't get paid.
Opens with a jump in. Good read with a throw escape. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Definitely shuts out the jump. No good outside. Opts for the throw. Knockdown. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Goes for a driver. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn.
You had it, dude.
Person who only plays one genre games.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
Nigga, I have other games. Like I have like not just I've played RPGs and other games like that in the past. Now I don't do them now because I prefer fighting games. But when I was younger, I played a variety depending on like what I was interested in. Okay, but your dumbass didn't know you can get paid for doing game reviews. Like, you know how stupid you sound when you said that, right? Okay, and I know you didn't get an email, like I said.
This is a turning point. They gotta turn it, drive, rush to keep it going. Denies the jumping attempt. Player 2 brings it home. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
Don't mean I'm not a gamer, you sound dumb.
Goes for the throw. Player 1 has the lifeline.
Well, you look dumb.
Them all the way to the corner.
How about that?
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 has them legit shook.
You're probably the dumbest Instagram baddie that there is.
Player 2 can't let their drive go. They need to find a way to
I remember there was like a Twitch streamer. It was a girl. I think she had a.
You look dumb and you are dumb.
I wonder what happened.
But anyway, there was a Twitch streamer. I think she meant to cut off her stream or like to pause it, go to break or whatever. But it didn't cut off. And while she was live, it showed that like she was picking her nose and eating her boogers. Like she wasn't, and it's not like she was like trying to reach for a crunchy one, which would have made more sense. She was just back and forth picking in her nose so fast that like it would have to be like it would have had to be like the taste of booger itself, like that she really was into, because she stuck it in and pulled it out and then just ate it, and it's like,
Why are you telling this story?
because I want to. But anyway, like I think she was one of those girl streamers that was using her body to get a following. So I think after that, the sexual appeal any of her followers had for her kind of went out the window, and I think she lost followers. I don't remember what her name was. It was wild. It was like, wow. Then there was like a YouTuber who made a video with her dog doing something. I can't remember, but then she accidentally uploaded the wrong clip, which was like I guess you could say bloopers or bad takes during the filming of the video she meant to upload, and she essentially was abusing her dog. And I think people got complained enough to where like they got her dog taken away. It was wild. I mean, I wonder if people still do that, like get pets they don't want or care for just for like to like get followers. It's like you could tell the dog is very affectionate to her, but she was just pushing and shoving him like. Insomniac Games is hiring. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe I should change things from the inside. I don't know. Like, that community sucks. Like, to this day, I don't know what I got banned for. I think it might have been that there was this screenshot I took in game of I guess a mural of maybe like a black figure, but I didn't know who it was, so I posted it in the Discord and asked who is it supposed to be or who it was, and I said it kind of looks like Bruno Mars and Michael Jackson. I think they may have took that as racism, but either way, I mean, I was just asking genuinely a question. Now, I don't know if that's what got me banned.
Overhead and
I don't care to go. I don't want to go back in that server.
throws them to negate the block.
Uh,
The live gap opening up.
the people there are terrible.
Hard on their drive usage. The jumping is denied.
So,
Blocks the ambiguous cross.
but yeah, that's wild. I remember.
Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful
This is how Discord mods are. They won't even like say anything to you or tell you why you were banned. You'd have to like get back in somehow, then ask, and if they feel like it, they'll tell you only like when they feel like it. Oh yeah, you were banned because this. But they didn't warn you or tell you what you did wrong before they banned you.
picks up the counter. This is going to be
Only one time did a Discord mod do that, where they told me why they were banning me when they banned me,
Can they utilize their reach?
but they didn't like
Gets the jump.
give me a way of like, because I think it was like a temporary ban at the time, but they didn't give me a way to get back in. Like, you know, they didn't like have someone invite me on the inside or anything, because you can't search for servers on the app.
Brings it home.
You'd have to like log in on the web if you wanted to search for the server.
Finally ready to begin this
But
long-awaited fight. Our players get time
I think I was like banned for like a certain amount of time.
while they can.
I can't remember.
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The Fuha stock to the
But yeah, Discord. I just don't like Discord. I know everybody else does, but like
The damage is really piling up now.
I've just had nothing but like toxic
Game plan.
experiences with Discord.
To try and change the pace.
So I remember Ace, he said, "Why don't you make a Discord to try to get for your followers and stuff?" And I'm like, I'm not into Discord like that. I don't even have a big enough following for people to like, want.
Play some games.
Alright, I'll talk to you later. But
With a good start to the fight. But
what was I saying?
who's going to start things off?
I just don't like
Rest
Discord.
of your stream, bro.
Medium kick hit.
You see how nice she's being? It's almost like she wants something.
Going. Takes a trip. Grabs up.
Like, she's never this nice.
Needs to use the threat of the corner here. Can they stop this fight?
Like, I don't have anything for you. I don't have a gift, Ty. Like,
This is the ideal range to utilize the fire.
like,
What a weapon
I
here.
ain't got money. I didn't buy you a car.
Noticeable long sway engine activation. They want to end this quick. Player 2 is not with experience KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that. The first round begins. No time to save that enough for now. It's time to go all in.
Can't wait for the Lollipop Chainsaw, though. That and
Combo in there.
really an Impact.
They're being
I still wonder how it's gonna play exactly.
Anything from you, dummy. Victory hand, medium light skin tone.
is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
See how you switch up? Well, you're so bipolar.
They need to lean hard on their drive.
No reason.
Gets back into the corner with pressure building. One chance here may end this match. The kick hits. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Decides to puff up while they can. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jump? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Lots of
What is going on today? Never seen him in a wrestling game.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
The top player is here. Give me your best shot.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Knockdown. Player 2 with the super connect. Player 2 is going to have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stop in there? Player 1 takes up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Challenge from above. Using the target combo as a pillar.
But yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw is essentially it's one of those zombie fighting games, but it's super fan servicey. Like those, I think Tara Strong is one that voices Juliet Starling. Like even if you've never heard of the game, I bet for damn sure you've seen Juliet Starling's model, like in SFM porn. Like that's where I knew it. Not knew of her because I heard of the game before. I think I saw it on like top 10 like games you shouldn't like play in front of your parents on like IGN video or something like that. And that was how I found that game. But she's super pop. She's one of like the more popular models for SFM in general. But
they're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Damn, Maki looks scary there.
Time to erase you.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
They got a summer fighting pass going on. I'm not crazy about it since summer is already over. So
not shy with the grab. Alright, what's coming up next?
maybe I should do ranked. You guys have seen, like, no matter like how much I practice and learn stuff, it's like, well, it's not that I need to like play better. I just need to play smarter because, you know, like with Mel in one of our streams back in the day, I think we were playing All-Star Battle R, and I was actually trying to use combos in our fights. He was just doing the square, you know, over and over again, wasting his heart heat dog, and I was like, there's no way he'll beat me doing this. But he kept winning, and I kind of got frustrated. It was like, I know more, like, I know how to do more than he does, you know? So it made me feel some type of way that I was losing to someone who was just doing the same thing over and over again. But, you know, you gotta... You know, you have to learn your way around it. Like MK Tom Brady said,
what are we going to see?
You just gotta learn.
No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see.
I seriously hate that outfit. But yeah. That's what I don't get. Cammy is technically a clone of M. Bison, or at least that's what I heard in the Top Hat Gaming documentary about her. So why is she British? He's not British. I know that's probably because like she was probably raised somewhere, but she was raised by Shadaloo, right? Like Delta Red was Shadaloo, right? That they were a part of Shadaloo, or were they? I don't know. I think they were another organization. Cammy was a spy without knowing she was a spy, but she was a spy What I mean is, she was a Shadaloo spy in Delta Red, trying to be a spy in Shadaloo at the same time, but she didn't know she was a Shadaloo spy. I think that how it went. I think that's how it went. I'm not sure. But
Smart aggressive play. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Punishes that real-time attack and a drive. Very bad choice there.
yeah.
They were stuck in the corner. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They trade. Down to the wire. There's the drive attack that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Charges forward. Player one will look to apply pressure here. A parry? Going in? Gets the jump in. Pushes out of the corner with a drive reversal. This may be it. Knockout, their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Connects with the throw. Both fighters planning something. There's the wall spot. They can't do anything now.
Yeah, I saw that coming. I don't think you're gonna really make a comeback here, though.
Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win.
Holy shit, he did it.
Wasn't luck. That was 100% play.
Yeah, okay.
We're going into the final round tied up.
You earned that now.
Each fighter has it in them to grind out the win. And whips. They're wide open. Wrist springs forward with the driver. Jump. Okay, here we go. Player one has the reversal. Serves him a knuckle sandwich. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Locks on for the throw. A real test of nerves here. Carries them all the way to the corner. What a finish! Right here, you can find me a better match than that.
But so
We are here in the first round. Which was
today Friday, so Monday.
no knockdown of the low heavy is blocked.
Don't know what we'll be doing. I don't think we're gonna be continuing the story for Spider-Man 2 this Monday. I don't think so, because my friend said they would prefer if I did it every other Monday.
Get that jump in.
So we'll see.
Player one takes the round.
Other than that, it's like they crash on me,
Throws them to negate the
you know. So I don't know if it'll even last
Player one had an impressive managing their drive.
the length of time for like the stream
See the next round.
itself.
Power goes boom. Player two needs to use the front of the
But
drive gauge gap here. This is a turning point.
I mean, adding suits doesn't do anything. As much as I was glad to have the Into the Spider-Verse suit back for Peter, and the Last Stand suit,
See some fireworks.
it doesn't change anything. Like, it don't change how the gameplay works. Like, it's not like the first game where you had suit mods that came with each suit, you know, so you would want to unlock different suits and use them. So it really does nothing, man. So I don't understand how like, people can just be drinking the Insomniac Games Kool-Aid like that. Like I can't relate.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts.
Yeah.
Breaks the block with a throw. Surprises him with a drive.
You look like Zack Saturday's dad.
Right now. but we may see someone speak.
I remember I was so into Drew Saturday. Like, I know Ben, like, Ben 10 had a crossover with them, like, after Secret Saturdays had ended in Ben's Omniverse era. I didn't like the art style they drew, and she didn't look as hot, like, as she used to be. You know, so Ben, like, gawking over her like that, just... I couldn't relate. You know. And it's kind of weird to do, like, like, he has no decency, like, your flirt, or your... I mean, she's married and her son is your friend, you know, but I didn't really see the episode. I think I just saw clips. So I didn't get to watch Omniverse because, like, I was on Ultimate Alien, and then, like, my TV, I think we didn't have cable for a while. So I was like 3 episodes into, like, Ultimate Alien, and then by the time I came back, it was ending. It was like on the last episode with, like, for Never Nights and whatever happened with them. And I was very disappointed because it looked like it had to be like a spectacle to believe. And then Omniverse, how it had that multiverse thing going on. I would have liked to have seen that. You know, we got to see Gwen 10 and a kid, Albedo. But you know, I still felt some type of way about Omniverse because Ben had so much character development throughout Alien Force that showed he had matured as a person. So when I think Ultimate Alien kind of planted the seeds for showing that he was kind of obnoxious and was leaning back into that persona he had as a kid, where, like, he was more about the fame and the popularity and getting noticed, less about actually being a hero. I didn't like that take. I did not like how Omniverse made him more sillier and, you know, more like his kid self when he's supposed to be older. That was awesome, bro.
Player 2 has gotta be open with a jump in.
Everybody, well, I've just been seeing videos and rumors of people getting hyped that there may be a potential Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter crossover, or Mortal Kombat and Tekken crossover, and I'm like, as interesting as that would be, what I think is like the same thing I always say for like crossover things. I think whatever companies choose to crossover will eventually, they'll merge into one and make a monopoly off of their products. So, like, by that I mean for like crossover games, or cross-platform rather. I really believe eventually we'll get a system, a console of some sort, or some sort of advanced PC that can play all kinds of games, like old Atari, up to like, you know, modern day PS5s and stuff like Wii's and GameCube and PlayStation 2. Like, I really think that's gonna happen. We'll have a one system that will get like maybe slight modifications every other decade, but it'll play all the old games, and all the new ones coming out can be played on it. And I think the same will eventually be for, I truly believe the future of like superhero movies is gonna be the Amalgam universe, which is the universe where Marvel and DC are connected, and we're just gonna get like, wow, that was brilliant. But I think, yeah, superhero movies are gonna become merged. Like DC and Marvel are gonna become merged. I'm not sure about other comics, like wherever The Boys comes from, and Invincible, and The Mask, and all of them, The Spawn, wherever, I don't know. But I do truly think DC and Marvel will combine together into one kind of thing, and going forward, that's what, you know, they'll be. I don't know about as far as like actual comics, but I'm pretty sure it's like actual movies they'll do that, because they already have said they'd be interested in doing that. And if they did do that, yeah, I mean, it would blow everyone's mind. Like, it would make tons of money, no doubt, no question. Damn, that was smooth. But I was talking with another guy, about DC superheroes, and he reminded me, you know, Static Shock is my favorite like DC character. Yeah, we haven't seen much of him like since his TV show he had. He never got a movie as far as I remember. Even like his depiction in later DC related stuff, it's usually his Black Lightning persona, which I consider only a different version of himself. Like how you would consider Dick Grayson's Robin different from Nightwing. So I think that he definitely should get his own movie. In fact, if that's how they start their universe over, I think that would be a brilliant idea to start with him, because everybody loved that show.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now.
But yeah. I didn't even know. Well, I guess because I said this the other week that I would talk about spoilers for Deadpool and Wolverine. Spoilers for Deadpool and Wolverine. I didn't even notice that that was Henry Cavill as one of the Wolverine variants. I did not even notice. Like, I was like, okay, who was that? Because the crowd kind of made a noise, and I was like, okay, this is supposed to be somebody we know. I didn't know who it was until later. But I think the obvious reason that he was in the movie was because both him and Ryan Reynolds kind of got screwed over by DC, and he kind of wanted to, I guess, do a nice gesture and give him just a cameo for his efforts. I know Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, from what I heard, want to do a Spider-Man crossover movie, which I would like, of course. And as everyone knows, Deadpool and Spider-Man are the real couple of the Marvel universe. Not just because Deadpool's design is kind of based off Spider-Man's, but they have so much good chemistry together in all the comics that they have together. Like, that it's like, you can't even put into words the beauty that just oozes off of the page when they're together. But I don't know if Tom Holland and Ryan Reynolds would have good enough chemistry for that. Maybe Ryan Reynolds and Andrew Garfield I could see. I couldn't really see Tobey Maguire. But I don't know, because he's so young. I don't know, maybe they could do a thing where he's kind of the father figure to him, but they're still kind of friends. Or rather, he's a big brother figure to Peter. They could go that route, and he notices, in case you didn't know, how I heard that they're going for the approach to Tom Holland's Spider-Man going forward is he's going to be losing his identity as Peter Parker in favor of his identity as Spider-Man, so he's not going to have a personal life, really. Like I said a while back, I don't agree with that. I don't like that idea. But I think if they did something with Deadpool, put him in it, and have him know both Peter as himself and as Spider-Man, try to encourage him to get back out there and be don't just withhold all your feelings in and stuff, and they could have a really good talk about it, and it could be really heartfelt and funny, because it's Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, so I think that could be really interesting. But I mean, now if it was Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, that could also be interesting, because as far as we know, his whole thing about pulling his punches, we don't know if even after No Way Home, did he go right back to how he was, kind of depressed and still sad about Gwen and angry and rageful. They could do something with that with Deadpool too, because his Spider-Man was more witty, with jokes. I think him and Ryan Reynolds could bounce off each other better than Tom Holland and Ryan Reynolds. But I know years ago, I heard that like originally in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, I can't remember if it was the first or second one. Wolverine from the X-Men movies, as in Hugh Jackman, was supposed to make an appearance to connect, you know, kind of make their universes connect. So I don't know if they'd ever do anything with that. And I'm still kind of lost about what universes, what takes place in. Because based off what was said in the movie, the events of Logan take place in the same universe as the Deadpool universe. Because they said he was their anchor being. Meaning, like, because of him dying, their universe is, like, getting destroyed, but... It's like... Also, it's like, they also showed him... They specifically showed a little clip of him going to the main universe, the MCU, and asking for a job to be on the Avengers, but they said it was a different universe. They gave a different universe number. And then when they go back to like his normal life, he's in a different universe number. So it's like, how did he even get into that other universe then? Because even when the guys come and attack him, he says he destroyed the Time Watch or whatever that he had used in the last movie at the end. So it's like, how did he do it? Like, they don't address it. And also, what happens to the Wolverine that we saw in the movie? What happens? Like, does he just stay in the Deadpool's universe now? Or, you know, does he go back and forth somehow? And if so, how? They don't say. And I know X-23 was at the end, right? I can't remember if like Blade and Elektra and Gambit were. But it was very confusing to me how everything worked out. Like, and I liked Cassandra, but at the same time I didn't like Cassandra. Because as a character, she was very interesting, like, and very unique in a way. You know, what's the word? Her character was very unique. I'll just say that. But her motivations were not. Like, she really had no motivation to do much of anything. She said she was fine being in the void and that she liked it, so it wasn't about leaving the void. Not to mention, she had a way to leave the void all this time and just never did until now. And it kind of looked like she kind of got on Deadpool and Wolverine's side, but then she all of a sudden, like, she goes and tries to destroy all the other universes and only leaving the void, which I don't understand why. I don't know if that would send everyone to the void, because I don't think the void is like in afterlife. It's just an alternate. It's a universe where they use to it's a alternate universe they use to dispose of characters they deem as trash. So she essentially, she didn't have much of a reason for what she was doing. You know, other than she was just evil. You know. But it's confusing. But as a whole, I enjoyed the experience of the movie very much so. Especially Emma Corrin's character of Cassandra. So much so that I immediately followed her on Instagram when I got home. You know, her and Laclan. I mean, well, they're both non-binary and go by they them. But damn, like them and Laclan Watson together in a harem for me? Like, bro, I'd never like need to leave the house again if I had both them on my arm, bro. What a life that would be. Getting both of them. Like, I don't know what it is, but like women that identify as non-binary, they get my rocks off.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round 2. Fight.
But
Ooh, what a smart blow. Super to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. What a
they also had
player 2 brings it home.
a cameo of an alternate universe fight between Wolverine and the Hulk.
Begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Throws them to negate the block. It's the start of the round. How will they start their
It was just like a short little clip of them about to fight.
We'll be in a world of their drive gauge runs out.
That's the other thing.
Get pushed into the corner.
The whatever the main antagonist other than Cassandra, the business guy, the suit dude in the suit, whatever.
At this range,
He never told Deadpool that like you could replace your anchor being to save your universe. Deadpool just assumed that.
sets the tone with that win.
So,
Let's see if they can keep
but
it
he
up.
didn't. He also didn't like necessarily deny. He said, "You think you could replace your anchor being with this Wolverine, especially this Wolverine?" Like, you know, it's like,
With the target. Player 2 needs to use the threat of
and also, if the events of Logan take place in the same universe as Deadpool did, the variant of X-23 we see in Deadpool 3,
full of reach and jump. This is gonna hurt.
is it supposed to be the same X-23 that was supposed to be in their universe, but she got sent to the void somehow for whatever reason, or just a completely alternate variant?
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Matter of fact, why did they get Wade in the first place?
Begin this long-awaited fight.
Oh yeah, I think the reason was
Anticipated that counter and
they were planning to destroy his universe, but thought he'd be an asset in the Avengers. So they were going to let him, and only him, go to the MCU and live there. But he couldn't take his friends and, you know, family. So they would just all die.
where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've both showed their hands a
But
little bit, so they must be thinking of a
it's pretty much how No Way Home was. Very full of plot holes and inconsistencies and bad writing, but it was still enjoyable as a film. It was an enjoyable experience filled with nostalgia, built over a period of time. And the moral of the movie really was that, like, because at the end, their credits is essentially just behind the scenes footage of all the old X-Men movies, and how much fun and how happy the cast were to be in the movie back then. And it really makes me realize, at least, that it's not, even though those movies were bad and critically panned, they still were entertaining. They were very entertaining. You know, that cannot be denied. And like the best Wolverine game I hear that ever came to existence was Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine, based off the movie. So if the movie hadn't came out, we wouldn't have had the game. I've never played it, but I don't think that Insomniac Games is going to be able to top it. I really don't. And the Deadpool game, like, now that I think about it, I've been seeing a lot of videos lately saying how terrible it is. Yet that when it came out, that was like everybody wanted to play that. Like everybody thought it was funny and like entertaining. I could have sworn that was you know, that's what everybody thought of it. I thought. But I don't know.
Looking for a hole.
I didn't know I thought he was the low health one. Damn. But yeah. I have Web of Shadows for 360. Never finished it because I found it boring. But what I've like always been hearing in its comparison to Spider-Man 2, it's a much better game. I wanted Shattered Dimensions. I wanted that, but I got Edge of Time somehow. I think I got it from a friend. And the difference between Shattered Dimensions and Edge of Time, Edge of Time just has normal Peter Parker, not normal Peter Parker, but Peter Parker Spider-Man and Miguel O'Hara Spider-Man. Shattered Dimensions has both of them and Noir and Ultimate Universe version Peter Parker, but with the black suit on. And yet, somehow, as I recall, the Madam Web gave him the symbiote suit, but without the drawbacks. Essentially, or rather, like somehow made it so it wouldn't control him negatively. So he basically had the suit without the drawbacks, but I don't remember if like the noise would affect him or not. I don't remember.
In that dangerous burnout state. Very wonderfully. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Impacts are no go. The throw.
But yeah.
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach?
I heard the Hulk video game. It was very good. Back in the day. I think I only had it for like Game Boy. Ended up losing it. But I only had it for Game Boy. Everybody else seemed to have gotten it for like PlayStation. Didn't know there was a Ghost Rider game either. But
drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Hits on the counter. This is going just goes for it in this range. Both fighters planning something.
I wish I could play my 360. I mainly want to play Storm Revolution. I consider that like the second best Storm, because as everyone knows, the third Storm is the greatest Storm. Like, that was the greatest. 4 couldn't top it. Connections definitely didn't top it from what I hear. So
Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Any thrower with at that range. A jump? Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Gets the quick dash short. That throw's gonna take off a shoulder damage. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Medium, wow, reads the counterattack. Go out of the flat lines. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic.
But yeah. I remember Frogger. You know, where you're playing as a frog that crosses the street, has to avoid cars and stuff. I remember first time I played it was at like my cousin's birthday party, but we got it on one of those plug-in TV games. So that's how we played that. There were so many plug-in TV games back in the day.
Five-star match. Get ready for history to be made. The next round,
Like,
what's gonna happen now?
the thing I didn't understand about them
Burnout triggered. That was the highest five ever.
was,
Final round. Let's
do they go on infinitely? I would imagine not, because like they're so small and basic of a game that like, how could they possibly have infinite levels? Like, cause there were so many levels on like that Disney, red and yellow Disney game that my mom would play. She played the Lion King one. She loved it that one. She loved it that one. I was more into the Timon and Pumbaa one, where like you have to match the tiles so that Pumbaa can walk successfully from the one end of the map to the other. So I did not understand how they had so much infinite, like pretty much infinite levels. I mean, we would like take turns, because back then like you could
give me that drama. Give me
make
that drama. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
make it so it was like 2-player or up to 4, I think. But like, of course, for multiplayer back then, you'd have to
Player 2 sets
just
the
switch,
tone with
give the
that
controller to someone
See
else.
if they can keep it up. That player will be just the catalyst they need.
It was basically like a TV board game.
Just goes for it at this range. Can this ball end the meter? Hoping for a good return. Yo, are they actually dead?
Locked on.
The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish. What a finish! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game. We're finally ready to begin this block. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry.
Damn, that was tight.
Goes for the throw. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Gets the jump in. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Knockdown. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Anticipated that counter and blocked. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 2 creates Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Things are slow going right now, but when he springs forward with the drive, picks the drive reversal. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Drive rush to keep it going. Were they baiting him into that? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck, experiencing burnout. Quick breather. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Side switch in the corner. Jump. A trade, but they're not worried. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Cut the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Quick medium poke. Barely gets him with a Euro step. Getting it on the drive rush. Keeps him out. Uses that wall pressure.
You were so close, bro.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him.
I really gotta clean out my replay list. Anyway. I wonder where Lily is. But yeah. That's like war games, man, coming out that I really want to get. I don't know how I'm gonna get them all.
This is gonna be a 5-star match.
Definitely going to play the story mode of Lollipop Chainsaw on stream. Have a reaction, like playthrough that can be interesting. Sparking Zero? I don't know if I'll play that on stream or not. Depends. If I'm into its ranked system, and I do actively do ranked, then I probably will do play like show ranked sets. And then Impact for damn sure. I'm definitely going to do story and the ranked stuff. Definitely. Let's see, yeah, the Lollipop Chainsaw, Sparking Zero, and then Impact. I think that's another one. I'm not. Sparking Zero, and then Impact, Lollipop Chainsaw. Oh, Bleach, Rebirth of Souls. That I don't know. Because from the looks of it, it doesn't go that far up the arcs, which is odd. With the anime like going on, and the manga having been ended. And they already had recorded manga only lines for Jump Force. You'd think they'd be willing to do that for Rebirth of Souls, a game's like specifically for Bleach. But I don't know. I especially was into the early parts of Bleach, so I'm probably going to enjoy it a lot playing it. I was super into Kon in Ichigo's body and what they would do with that, and into Cain for whatever reason, even though he only favored Ichigo you know, a little. But everybody, every guy in the damn show, outside of like Chad and Yoryu, looked like Ichigo. Really, really. Then I forgot Ichigo had a friend who was like, he was shorter than Keiko, I think. He had the purple or black hair, and apparently he loved like adult women. I think one episode started off like opening up with like him and like another woman in bed together, and he's about to leave for school. So, but it's been a while, because like even when I was watching Bleach, I had missed a lot of Bleach. But I still do like Bleach. I was an Ichiruki fan. I think most people really were. I don't know why people hated Orihime so much. I think the scene they always go back to is that scene where Ichigo was unconscious and she almost kissed him, and they thought that was creepy. I also saw a short saying that Ichigo and Orihime had like a better relationship in the manga. They were much closer and joked around a lot, or something like that, which wasn't conveyed as well in the anime. And I think the reason that the reason the person who made the video assumed for that was that they thought that Ichigo and Rukia would end up together. Which, as soon as Renji was introduced, I knew Ichiruki wasn't gonna happen. You know, because it's a childhood friend of Rukia. You know, even if like I had to make Ichigo end up with a living like a friend from his world, it should have been Tatsuki, because they were childhood friends. They had more of a history, and she felt like much better of a character to me. Normally I don't like the overly angry type, like how Launch was in Dragon Ball. But I liked her a lot. So if I had to pick either her or Orihime to end up with them, I would have picked Tatsuki. And then Orihime can just get with Uryu. Because I thought... Because that's who everyone figured that would be the obvious choice outside of Ichigo for her to get with.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Can't take the throw.
I still don't get to this day how the Soul Society and Soul Reapers work. Because they refer to our world, the land of the living, and they refer to themselves as like being dead. But at the same time, they can also die, even though they're just souls. They're not like actual bodies of people. They're souls. So I don't get that. Like, I'm so confused about that even to this day. Like, like, how does it work? How does the whole afterlife system work? Like I said, I missed a bunch of episodes back then. So I didn't really know all of what goes on, what went on.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match.
You know I love sweaty cami abs.
Hope you'll put up a fight.
But
What's the play? Still able to answer in that situation. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Things are close for the super. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. What'll happen here? Answer to the cycle uppercut. Quick! Still turned out. Master kick. Gets the critical. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now we gotta think of a fall. Amazing!
I wish my clothes could get torn up.
Gotta play it safe, not amazing. Never say die attitude got them the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
But yeah, it's who knows when that Bleach game come out. The later the better the games come out. You know, give him enough time to cook, as the kids say. You know.
Target combo sets up with the jump in. Player one needs to wait this out.
But those are like 4 games I'm super excited to get, especially Nen Impact. I don't know how they're gonna do the story with Leorio's voice actor being dead. Don't know if it'll be English dub or if the dub will be an option. Like, I don't know at all. But definitely gonna main Leorio. 2nd, Kurapika. 3rd, Gon. Definitely, that's my order. But I hope there's a beta. That's what I really want. There hasn't been new information since last month, since the Evo. They didn't really reveal much about the game. They basically went over a PowerPoint booklet of the game mechanics, but they really didn't explain them very well, or at least to me. Bleach Rebirth of Souls, their little video explaining their stuff was so complicated. And I was like, this is way too complicated of a Bleach game. Like, for real, like, I mean, I always wanted to play a Bleach game, even when, like, I didn't, because back then they only had, like, Wii games for Bleach and PlayStation 2 games, but they were thinking in Japanese only, I think. But, you know, now we're getting a modern one, and I can finally play it, but still, it's like, it's gonna be so overly complicated to where I'm not gonna be able to really understand what's going on.
We're going into the final round tie-up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to
yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. Also, I do want to say, very much so, I don't know if I said this before on stream, but rest in peace, comic historian, aka Benny. I had just like finished watching his recap of 2099 Spider-Man when I found out he died, and I had started looking at the Gwen, Spider-Gwen comics on his channel, and honestly, I really don't think, like, once they finished uploading all the videos he already had ready to go, I don't think his family or his team, I don't think they're gonna, like, continue. They said they will try to continue his legacy, but I don't see how they could. I don't see how, like, that would be not just, it would just be, if I were them, it would just be really uncomfortable. Because, you know, Benny,
it's gonna be exciting to see.
He made the channel, he's the face of the channel, his charisma, that they don't all have that charisma, the same charisma that he had. You know, an interest in comics. I don't know how interested in comics his wife was, but or is, rather. But I just, it would be nice if they did, but like, continue, but like, it wouldn't be the same still, to me. You know, it's very sad, because like, when they finally revealed how he died in a car accident. but he was wearing a seatbelt, and I don't know if he was. They say his like he was on a highway or something, and like got swerved off and fell, and the car flipped, and I can't see how that could have happened without, you know, like he would have had to been like speeding, or something suddenly happened while he was driving, which made him swerve. They say there wasn't another like person, like he didn't, like there wasn't another car like coming and, you know, going whichever he was just driving. It's very much sad. He died at the scene. He was already dead, I think, when they got there, when the police got there. But, you know, it's very sad. I wish he could have seen Deadpool and Wolverine. I think he really would have. He definitely would have got content out of it. But
uncomfortable space here. Can they keep each other on the edge?
Who knows?
The combo's there.
It's very sad.
Makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
But yes, rest in peace, comic story. Even one of his friends, another comics-based YouTube channel guy, or at least two of them, made videos talking about it. I think one specifically said that like they weren't on the best terms before he died, and he really wanted to get back on good terms with them. And the other one was like super close to him, to the point like they have been friends for like I think decades, or maybe a decade. But it's wild. Like, I really hate that. He was such a nice guy. I mean, I didn't know him personally, but like he just gave off that positive aura. Like, he was very charismatic. I loved hearing him read the comic books that he would do for his channel. Loved it. He will be missed, most definitely.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now.
Another thing is, I remember like looking at the comics, because there was a brief period where I think a little bit after Across the Spider-Verse came out, where there were a lot of videos about people saying Miles Morales is Miles Morales and Peter Parker is Spider-Man. I would see a lot of like racist comments, because like you never really see, you know, stuff like that for the Robins or the different versions of Captain Marvel, or different versions of the different types of Hulks and stuff, you know. Point is, like, you don't really see stuff like that for them. But they one phrase of note I saw commonly said, they would refer to Miles as Peter Darker, which I you know, obviously is very racist. And it was like I thought that was wild that they really call him that. They refer to him as Peter Darker. Dude, why didn't you jump and then like everybody else does? But there was also a lot of black people making the statement that Miles Morales is Miles Morales and Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
To the corner. Was looking for that jump attack.
They don't really differentiate. They don't do much of a good job differentiating him from Peter.
Knockdown. Player one is almost dead, but the
Everybody like seems to say they did a good job in N2,
life lead opens up.
but as far as like the comics go, not so much.
Player two takes up the always a blowing first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
He's
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital.
I don't know.
Good job of pushing back.
It's
Forward.
I think it's nostalgia that mainly fuels
Jump in.
people's like negative view of Miles. Like they see
Both fighters
like Peter, since he's the OG, like the original person who carried the moniker of Spider-Man. They only want him to be the one being Spider-Man. But you know, that's why we have comics and stuff, so we can do different takes and, you know, tell different kinds of stories from different perspectives with the same character, just changed a little bit. But I personally never liked Miles having electric powers or invincible powers, because they don't even seem like spider related. I don't know what the what exactly about the spider that bit him like gave him the properties to like go invisible and use electricity. Like what does it have to do with the spider? But it does differentiate him from Peter, you know. I don't like how like they really pretty much give Miles like they give him Gwen as a love interest, you know. And I feel like I feel some type of way about that, because that's a big part of like Peter's character, you know, Gwen's death. And you know, dealing with that. And it feels like they just,
how's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to
like,
see.
even in the Spider-Verse movies, it feels like they just do it. They specifically do it for Miles to have a love interest.
This could really tip the scale. Player two has the super connects with the throw. Amazing.
And like, I remember when the trailer for
In my day, but nothing
Cross came out, and they noticed in Gwen's room there's a trans rights flag. And ever since, everyone's been saying Gwen's trans, either upset about it or happy about it. Even though it doesn't necessarily mean she is trans, I guess. But obviously, it's there to specifically, like, gain the views of people in the LGBTQ that are trans. And he would feel, if it turned out she wasn't trans, it would feel like queer baiting, I'm sure. You know, like that's all you could call it, is queer baiting. And I understand they would probably feel some type of way about that.
Creates a good corner opportunity. Where is their opening? Yes.
But I personally don't want her to be trans.
Thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Like, they could
How will
have.
they take advantage of everything that's
I
happened
just.
up until now?
You don't really hear people saying anything about the Jessica Drew being black thing anymore.
Very solid corner.
I find her incredibly stupid as a character for someone who's also supposed to be a veteran spider person.
But their drive usage may save them.
But
Digs in deep to get that drive.
especially when she like says that line about relationships getting like messy when you're a spider person, and tells Gwen she got over it. Obviously, she did not get over it. She is married and pregnant. So, you know, how she could say such a thing to her, knowing her situation and what's going on and how she's feeling. It made me not like her as a character. Like, we already didn't like Miguel as a character. And like I said, based off what I saw a comic historian read in his video recapping the 2099 series, his character was assassinated. He's not the same as he really is in the comics. He's just not. Same, especially Ben Reilly. He ain't nothing like he is in the comics. In the stand chain.
Match. Get ready for history to be made.
Time to erase you.
Like I said, they get away with these names, man. You know, and I know the developers know.
Really good decision making.
The developers know, because they got a TikTok, Street Fighter 6 TikTok, and one of their pinned ones was one where it's Cammy and they just say mommy. They just keep saying mommy over and over again, like, so they get it. They get it. So
Dashes forward. Spends a little drive gauge, but the reversal is blocked. Took him to the ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Closing it out with a super arc finish. Nice and clean. My magnum opus! Taking no prisoners. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
it's just very. Oh yeah, interesting enough, my shorts have been getting more views. Not as much as like that Spider-Man one from forever ago.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
It's the thing is, I haven't put tags in those, so they get more views when I don't put tags in them. Which I found strange. So I don't know if I'm going forward just never put tags in my shorts or anything, but
With the throw. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Going in. Gets the throw out of the hooligan.
ooh, that was nice. Nice. Speaking of which, I haven't heard from my sister. Probably should call her, text her something, because I know her kids probably done started back school.
for both fighters. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2.
I don't know.
Straight with burnout. Damage speed on full display.
Oh yeah, the Spider-Man drawing. It's been like several months in the making. I think by tomorrow, because tomorrow will be the 10th, I'm gonna try to upload it by tomorrow. Officially. Because I think that's technically Peter Parker's birthday in the MCU, at least. I already missed Spider-Man Day, which was August 1st. So I'm just trying to get it out there. And then I'm going to do another draft of the suit. And I'm going to... who knows how long that'll take, because this... I really don't know. It may take like another couple months. We'll see.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters?
Okay, that kind of looks cool for Rashid. But, the drawing should be done by tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to try to get up like at 7 in the morning and like just spend the day finishing it. I tried to, I think I started at like 11 or 12 yesterday and didn't stop till like 6. So that was like 7 or 8 hours straight. And all I got was like halfway done. I only got like the body done and the arms done. I had already had the head done, which took hours already itself. So now I just gotta do the pants and shoes. I don't know if I'll do a little bit of it today when I get off the stream, or if I'll do it, just do it tomorrow as early as I can. I don't know. It depends. But point is, I'm going to try my best to have it done tomorrow. And you guys will finally see it, and it's every bit of it in its glory. I don't know if... I know I'm definitely going to do less drawings of the second suit. Because 5 different looking poses was way too much. You know, just a front and back will suffice, or a front and back and one pose will suffice. I don't know if I'll use the first draft's front and back as a reference or not, or just look for another kind of pose that has like front and back and do that. But we'll see. You'll see. I'll let you know. But yeah, I can't wait for it to get out there. See what everybody thinks of it. I want the feedback, every bit of feedback. Just give them to me. I'm like I said, in arts when I was in school, we had critiques like it on every project we did, and I know how to critique. I understand how it works. Oh damn, that was awesome. That was awesome. But like I said, I'm used to critiquing. Like I'm used to getting that feedback and taking it and making my art better. And I highly recommend any of you to get into that mindset, you know. When people critique stuff, it's, you know, it's not a bad thing. Like I heard how Tyler Perry felt some type of way about critics saying stuff about his recent movie, and it's like, it's not about, you know, trying to get you to only tell certain type of stories. It's about trying to help you improve in your storytelling, because the stories that you are telling aren't very good on a script writing basis or film basis. film quality, I mean, basis. And I never liked his movies anyway. I always thought Medea movies were coonish buffoonery and make black people look bad. It makes white people laugh at us, not with us. I noticed that a lot in school. A lot of white kids like loved Medea. I had a cousin who would like talk like Medea, like "Hello, how you doing? Are you darn?" You know. And she got popular in school mainly through that. So it's like, I don't know. I just find it very offensive. And not entertaining, you know, because it's always the same. It's always just Medea talking about how she was a hoe or she was wild in her old days. How if she was still how she used to be, she would have done this or that. You know, but she hasn't really changed. Remember when everybody thought that like that Medea funeral movie was gonna be like Medea dying? I think a lot of people were kind of happy like that it would finally be over, like no more Medea movies. But no, it was someone else, not Medea. But you know, got less than 10 minutes in the stream. Like I said, today is Friday. I'll be live Monday. Doubt we'll be doing the story mode for Spider-Man 2. Don't know if my friends will be joining or not. Most likely, I will just be on my own. But we will see. Maybe we'll do Xbox. I don't know. Who knows? But let me know. You know what are you guys excited for? What games are you guys excited for? I know that Concord game is kind of like a shooter. Like I'm not into shooters. Yeah. If you're into like that, I think the beta for it is going on, ain't it? Like still going. Let me know if you got into that or how it plays. What other games like I haven't talked about that you're excited for coming out? Kind of interested in that Wukong game because I'm really interested in Journey to the West related stuff. It's so commonly known as being the inspiration for Dragon Ball. But I found I had watched some. Either I watched one of the movies they had of it, and found the character of Sun Wukong very interesting. Like he's very wild. Oh, also there was there's a channel that recaps or did recaps of the story of Journey to the West. You may know them, like what I'm talking about. They were kind of animated story times, kind of. But you know, I forgot their name. But it's been a while since I've seen one of their videos. Maybe that's what I'll do sometime soon. Just watch. Go back to watching those Wukong Journey to the West videos. Who knows? Also, I just want to send positive vibes your way. I don't know if any of you guys need it, but I want to give it to you. You know, you can always, you know, when I get a bigger following, I may just make an email specifically for fans to message me. if that ever happens. But for right now, you can always just message me in the comments or on my socials. I think most of my DMs are open. So, you know, I'm not a psychiatrist though, so like, and you know I got bad mental health problems, so like I'm probably not the best person to go to, but I definitely will understand your situation and, you know, try to give my perspective in a positive way to help you if I can. But also I have my bad days where I don't want to be bothered, you know. Just being honest, everybody does. So, you know, I may leave you on red. I try not to do that. I try to always be up front, you know. I may, you know, go out of my way to not leave you on red so you know I don't know if I saw it or not. But, you know, just, you know, with this, you know, just let me know. I'm looking forward to what the future holds for gaming. I really am. And I can't wait. You know? I'll be live Monday. Don't know. We'll be playing something. But might as well say something Street Fighter related about the DLC. The only one I'm getting is like either just my Shiranui or her and a Elena. I'm not sure. It's either going to be just Mai or her and Elena. Everyone else I don't care about, like, at all.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Quick breather. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. Was a decisive win.
That I'll get the Mortal Kombat 1 DLC. I doubt it. That thing is like super expensive and they ain't got a single character that I want. I hear Cassie Cage may potentially be in Season 3. Their Combat Pack 3, if they even get to that. But only then will I get the DLC for that.
Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Player 2 takes up the
I'm thinking I may uninstall the Arkham games because I had bought like all the Arkham games except for like Origins was on sale, and I pretty much just got them on Xbox. I may uninstall them and reinstall Tekken 7. You know, why not? I may. I'll let you know. Or I may even buy more DLC for Xenoverse 2. I'm definitely not getting the breakers, so don't ask. I'm not into like games like that or Dead by Daylight. One more thing, Kizuna Ai, she started a live stream, didn't she? Like a month ago. Announcing she'd be returning, I think. But it would be a month before we would actually, like, she'd actually come back or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I had forgot about her birthday. I used to know her birthday, like, before I knew anybody else's birthday. I used to know it like that, like it, but I forgot this year. But we'll see if she comes back, and if she does, I do highly recommend following her. You know, I don't think she decreased in followers, even like after all this time. I don't think anyone ever unsubscribed from her. I think she kept the same amount, if not got more. Because I remember, like, when it happened, I think she got even more followers when she took a break. But I really can't wait to see her again. She used to bring a smile to my face in every single video. Love Chen ain't a part of her anymore, and IP, she been like broke off from them, and it's sad how things went down with all them. I was part of the problem too. Like, I was one of the ones who didn't want her to get replaced. Yeah. But I've grown to like and love them. Yeah, no. I just haven't watched one of Love Chan's streams in forever though. But I definitely got to get back on that. But time's up. I will see you guys on Monday. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. And hope to see you in Monday's stream. And I love you. Bye.
I can't keep track of these cards.